Hi guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to the coziest little stream this side of Drong Lake. It's the Jerouge show. It's the Jerouge show. Jerouge. It's Dark Souls 2. That's what this game is called, by the way. I don't know if we forget that every week. Sometimes I do. This week when I went to make my little Blue Sky post promoting the stream, I typed in more Jerouge tonight at 11:30 p.m. and I didn't even think about it until it had already come out of my fingers. It's just what it is. Bones and Friends was Bones and Friends, and this shit is Jerouge. Guys, welcome to the show. Holy 60 stream streak from Zabrag. Let's say hi to everybody. Rinslet waltzed in here, hit me with the nerd cube. Though I believe that it was supposed to be a cozy. How could it not be? I was sitting in here. I sat here for probably like 45 seconds just listening to this music and my little fire, and I was like, dang, I cooked with this idea. Kingo throwing a plug. Kingo didn't even say hi. Just throwing a plug to our new channel, collab channel, my two favorite boys. Then we got the Zebra raid though. So Kingo, Zabrag, Tamal, Buddy Bro, and Pixie, and Bowrudge, and Isaac. What time are you streaming tomorrow? Tomorrow we are starting stream at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I didn't know that until, despite retweeting a Blue Sky that literally said this, I didn't know that until like yesterday. I was like, guys, we should set like a start time, right? And Kingo was like, yeah, dude, we did. It's 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're trying to do it early because it's gonna take a long time. So we're trying to hit that evening stride block. Guys, what's up? How is everybody? I ripped a 10 pull on Blaziken earlier. It was a cope. It was my first cope 10 pull of the new Mega Rising set. Because I don't know why I ripped it off of Blaziken. I was hoping to get an immersive. I had like 3 more games to win till I got the like ribbon for the event, the gold ribbon. And I was like, what if I pulled the immersive Blaziken off this 10 pull? And all I got was like Dragalge EX, which I didn't have, and like a 3 diamond or something. But I think we'll do a poll to start, and then I think we'll just jump into it today, you guys. The streak has been broken. We are negative boss. Now, for those unaware, the way that the positive boss thing works is that if we beat a boss, 1 boss per stream, we're positive boss. If we don't beat 1 boss per stream, you might think, well, you know, it's not like you've lost anything. You're at neutral. But no, that's negative boss. There's no way to unbeat a boss, at least that I know of so far. Even though session 1 we sort of coped it, because I made a positive boss binding vow, and we killed that hippo guy with like our starting sword and no stats. I'm calling that positive boss because everyone agreed. So this session like 17 or whatever, this is the first session of Dark Souls 2 that we've not been positive boss the entire playthrough. Mostly just because for like half of the stream last week, we just fucked around and we did side stuff. But it's good to do that stuff too. There's been a bunch of streams where we've knocked out 2 bosses in a row. Like, I put, not last week, but the week before, I pushed an extra half an hour and so we could beat the old Iron King. And we didn't have to do that. Like, we would have been positive boss last week. If we had like sandbagged him. But I don't think that's in the spirit of things. I think if you can take 2 boss, go ahead and take 2 boss. It'll when the historians look back on your stat sheet when your career's over, it'll be evident and clear to all that you were the GOAT, even if you have a rough night, is what I'm saying. Isaac got Futaba off their 10 pull. I'm about to get a second Mega Gyarados off of my 10 pull. That's the one I'm going to pull on. Let's turn the song off. Does everybody know what it was? Alright, ready? It was FF9. It was the Dolly Village theme. Sending a screenshot? Alright. Bet. Alright, I'm gonna crack this pack though first. Ready? I still have hourglasses. I still haven't done any of the, like, ultimate rank battles. The highest level, like, CPU battles yet. So I've got some, I've still got hourglasses, like, in the economy at least. Alright, ready? He used anti-itch liquid on his dead toe nerves. I'm dedicating this pull to Pixel's nerves. Ready? This pull on Gyarados pack is dedicated to Pixel's bad ears, bad eyes, bad feet, bad back, and bad soul. Ready? It's like the 5 parts of Dracula is what I've gathered them all together here, and I'm about to use them to summon the pack. Ready? Oh, we got a Sparkle, you guys. A Sparkle happened. Alright, so that means there's something in here. Card 1, Meltan. Zigzagoon. Sudowoodo. Seismitoad. What do we got? And... oh, I have this one already. The Full Art Pancham, so I guess I have 2 of those. If anybody wants to trade, hit me up. It's a cute card, but I already have it. But, like, some other people might not. I got all the cards I need for the Melmetal deck. 3 promo Venusaurs, and I can't even give Zebra one. Can you not trade those promo cards? Maybe you... I was looking through somebody's wish list today, and I saw promo cards on the wish list. So maybe I just assumed that, like, they added trading promo cards to the game. I know that there have been some woes in our group about the promo rerun event that's happening right now. And, like, sucks for thee, but not for me. I have them all already. I guess you could put them on there. I just saw them on there, and I was like, I guess they must have added that. Like, I'm never gonna put a promo card on my list, but yeah. All right, let's look at what Isaac sent me. What is this? Oh, this is Isaac. This is. I don't even think this is a pop-off. I think this is fraudulent. Isaac sent me a screenshot from Persona 5 X, which they are still playing, by the way, that says, I guess they made a new confidant or bond or whatever it's called in this game, and it says, unlock various features for Tycoon, and then it says, right next to it with an asterisk, Tycoon will be added in a future update. They got Tycoon on that, though? I might have to get on it. That's like if they added Blitzball to Final Fantasy XIV Online. The pact that I'm still holding to. And by holding to, I mean holding out hope that it'll never happen. Because a man doesn't go back on his word. Let's get this shit out of here. Let's get this shit on the screen. It's time for Jarouge, you guys. Jarouge! Welcome. Welcome back. I am me, you are she, and she is she, and we are all together. Guys, welcome back to Jarouge. It's just time to not be silly like that. We have some serious things to go over today. We have some very serious things to take care of. First of all, I've given you the welcome to the stream. Now it's time for our hero to give you a welcome to the stream. It's just polite, honestly. Alright, and now Was that guy, like, crip walking? Did you guys see that? He was shuffling out of there. Did you see that? Maybe it was just a roll and I caught it at the wrong frame, but that shit looked crazy. What's up, she? Pixel is my hero, too. Guys, just like Kingo threw into the chat earlier, we'll probably say this now. Normally people, like, end the stream with this kind of stuff. However, the end of this stream is at 2:30 a.m., so we'll probably talk about it in the beginning. Coming up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, myself, Kingo, Pixie, Zebra, and friend of the Two Favorite Boys channel, Dan Bop, which is my favorite part about advertising it, just because, like, someone that, like, really kind of only Kingo knows. But friend of the channel, friend of the show, Dan Bop. All right, we're doing a Pokemon Indigo League episodes bracket. We've been preparing for it for like months. It's gonna be super funny. Everybody show up. It's the launch of the Two Favorite Boys brand. And I don't know. It's that we're doing that tomorrow. We've been working on the layout, getting like all the ideas in order. I actually put a bunch of work onto that this week. It was like my main project that I worked on. We've all finished rewatching the show. I got a bunch of notes. It's gonna be hype. It's gonna be lit. Come watch it tomorrow. It'll be funny. I'm hosting it, but I'm hosting it on that channel. I'm the one who will be streaming off of that channel. I hope my computer doesn't die. I've like worked on some things on my computer. I did some troubleshooting. I changed some settings. I cleaned it because sometimes it like has like, I don't know, like it has like the fans are like right in the front, have the like that little like front dust trap thing, and it's super easy to clean. I do it fairly often, but it was pretty dusty in there, so I wondered if that was maybe giving it an issue. I updated all my fucking drivers and all that shit. I'm sure it'll be fine. Either way, though, even if it's not perfect, it'll be a fun time. I'm excited for it. Yo, K-Man! And I'm excited for this tonight, too. I'm making a prediction so that I don't... so that my stream title doesn't make me a liar. We're fighting Vendrick today. Vendrick is the king of the land, for those who are not paying attention or not in the know. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern time. 3 p.m. Eastern. For those not in the know, Vendrick is like the king of the land. This is his castle that we're in. Last week we met his chancellor, who somehow, against all odds, seems not to have killed him. So that's like a first. That's pretty crazy. And then we, you know, just went fighting around. 4:15 Eastern time it is. I'm not Will. I'm just kidding. Will starts on time. And now it's time to boogie. Now we're finally here to kill him. I feel like you usually will these days, at least. You start when you say it's gonna start. Fuck this guy. I'm throwing a fireball at him. Can I get a Yaml, buddy? Well, at least when it doesn't come to Yamls. I want to beat him today. I think we can do it. It seems like I was figuring that Vendrick might be the last boss of the game, but it does seem like there's more game after him, according at least to like what we found out a couple streams ago. Fuck. I'm out of things. I guess I could throw a knife. But that's my goal on this session. There's probably another boss in here before we get to him. But what if we could just... Sizz isn't here yet. He's not here to like tell me that he's wrong, that I'm wrong. I think we can do it. I think we're gonna do it. I'm sourcing do it energy today. I'm sourcing Akane Owari. I'm gonna do it energy. All right, get back over here, guy. Check this out. Is he stuck over there? Guy. Hi. What the fuck was like... Oops, not that. What is that? What is getting on me? What is shitting down out of the sky to get me? The night Will said, I'll be starting in a few. I just got to finish this thing in 14 up real quick and we'll get going. It's 11 p.m. No Sizz means we can get McDonald's and jump on the furniture. Well, I heard Sizz was bringing McDonald's home. But he better deliver. And when he gets here, you guys all have to ask him what he got for you. Make him seem like it was something he was supposed to know. I heard Sizz was bringing McDonald's home. So everybody get your homework done. Yeah, the funny thing is that Will, like, it's literally... The time Will starts his stream on Saturday is the exact time usually that I start stream on Friday night, if not earlier sometimes. Dio? This fucking JoJo's at. Look at this shit. This is just the stone mask. Who was wearing these masks? Giant Dio? Big Dio? This is the stone mask JoJo's. We could start streaming at whatever time we want. You're a mimic. Fuck, really? Dio? The pettiness of Dio wouldn't have made this a mimic. Maybe I got the wrong guy. Holy! Alright, well, I guess it wasn't a mimic, but it was booby-trapped. I'm not really sure what that accomplished, though, because all of the arrows flew, like, around me. Why put the safe zone right here by the chest? Was it a reverse mimic? Ow! Okay, well, maybe that, I guess that just, like, turned them on. I don't know. I guess I'm poisoned now, but it's not like a huge deal. I got moss. So anyway, that's the goal. Guys, welcome to the show. Je Rouge. What else we got on the agenda? Flipping through my cue cards for the Dark Souls 2 streams, but they all just say Je Rouge. And it isn't even really my fault because you guys have reinforced this negative behavior. You allowed me to get away with it. Get out of here, you. We're definitely, though, back to, like, a good old castle with some good old knights. Which I'm excited about. Whoa! I'm excited about. I guess, like, the Iron Keep or whatever was also like that. Which I also vibed with. But if you're gonna... Oh, who is she? If you're gonna get, like... You know, if you're gonna get theatrical with it, I'd much rather fight through a big castle with a bunch of knights than a fucking slime pit with a bunch of slimoids in it. You're not alive. You're alive. But I hope everybody had a good week. Again, with the Two Favorite Boys stream, I'm going to be streaming every single day this weekend, so that's probably most of what I'll be doing for the weekend. And again, I spent a lot of my week working on stuff with that. But really, mostly it was just like, you know, Wednesday evening tonight, and then Thursday I did a bunch of work on it too. Otherwise, I put a little on the job search. I put a little on games. I did a little of this, did a little of that, did a little cooking. Oh, the cursed she. No. How do I purify her? I gotta go grocery shopping on Monday, but I gotta go grocery shopping right now, literally. But I probably won't go. Maybe I'll go Sunday. Maybe I'll go Sunday afternoon or Sunday, like, in the day. I probably won't go till Monday. Which means fucking I'm probably ordering food over the weekend. And then, like, just eating scraps around the house. Maybe I'll order the Taco Bell pie. You guys, Taco Bell has a Baja Blast pie out. I thought this was something... I saw this on social media, like, a couple days ago. I thought it was something that somebody, like, made up. But, you know... Apparently it wasn't something someone made up. It's a real thing Taco Bell serves. Because we were talking about that in call last night. It's $20. And it's probably disgusting. But there's a Baja Blast pie. Like a key lime pie kind of thing. And I will be getting it. It's a real item, yes. It comes in a little box. I am not sure. It seems like one of those things that Taco Bell, like, probably doesn't expect to serve very much. And so it seems like one of those menu items that you could show up at a Taco Bell and be like, hey, can I get the Baja Blast pie? And they would be like, we don't have that, just because they don't want to make it for you. But I'm at least going to try ordering it. Or maybe I'll see if it's on. Maybe I'll re-download DoorDash again and see if it's on there. Maybe I'll resub to DoorDash to get $10 off a Taco Bell Baja Blast pie, spending the $10 that I need to reactivate Dash Pass in the first place. Or, you know, maybe I won't do that. Went to IHOP tonight. There was a lady in an adjacent booth having a spirited conversation with herself. Maybe she was trying to have a debate and there was only one person in the world real enough. I gotta get rid of this guy first. I know these guys behind me are gonna come alive. They didn't? Yeah, maybe the losers of the bracket. The bracket, by the way, which is not a competition between us. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Winner of the bracket gets the pie. Also, what's up, Nitrum? Asked my dog what his favorite video game was, and you know what he said? Let's think. What did he say? I don't know, I'm stumped. What is it? Also, hi, Nitrum. Did I say that just 2 seconds ago? I intend to win. Alright, Zebra, if you win, I will buy Will some Wendy's. He didn't say anything. Dogs can't talk. No! And just like that, I've been brought back to crushing reality. Should we go down there? I can definitely get down there. The thing is, like, how will I get back? These are questions that cowards ask. Send me away. It's probably Bark Souls. That would be so cute if it was. I'm surprised no one's made like a heckin' Pupper Souls yet, you know? I'm surprised no one's made like a heckin' Doggo. I'm surprised nobody's made like a heckin' Doggo Dark Souls-like game. I guess maybe we're a little beyond, like we're a little out of the time. Oh, this is here. Okay, I know where this is now. There's Crab Souls. How come there's not Dog Souls? Maybe there is. Maybe it was fucking stupid because it was called that, so nobody's ever done it. Heckin' Pup Souls. I read that as Hunter's Back Bow. And I thought Hunter Back Shots, like from Spyro. Guys, what else is new? I voted on Tuesday. We got a Democrat governor of Virginia now, which is cool. Again, I should say, you know, now again, because our last one was not, but now they are, and I like that. It seems like a lot of the Democrat candidates in our, you know, that I voted for won, so that's good. I heard the night that the election, like a Tuesday night, there was definitely on Twitter. There was a trending topic. Woke is back, and to that I say, hell yeah. Also, hi says, what did you get us from McDonald's? Oh, the she. Well, but Sis, you told us you were going. Who the she? I'm doing pizza tonight instead of tomorrow. Well, that's still fun, but what are we supposed to eat, Sis? Sis, that's awesome for you, but what are we eating? And what else did I do? Did I do anything? I don't know. I've been putting a lot of time onto, like in my free time, I've been putting a lot of time onto games. Oh. You mean I'm fighting in here and not here? Start my diet next week. That's like the thing that's missing in my life. I gotta get more, like now that I have this free time, I definitely need to like get back on the eating healthy grind and get back on the fucking exercise every day grind. Now that I'm like in a place where if I start forming the habit now, then I'll be able to keep it up once I get busy again. I'm simply not sacrificing speed for power. That basically is what dieting is. 2 dragon riders. Okay, well this counts for 2 boss then. Get it? Talk to she? We had a way to? Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't know we could talk to she. Oops. Once I'm moved into my condo, I'll be able to eat healthier and work out at home. That's always the hope. When I first moved in here, which has a little, normally I go, before I moved in here, I went to the gym. Normally, I don't even have my keyboard up here. I used to go to the gym all the time, but now I just go to the little fitness center, which I do think is a game changer. And when I moved in here, I was like, I really was doing it like almost every day. And then like, it became less frequent. And then like, again, since like, sort of since the beginning of this year, when again, like work got so bad kind of, for me at least, I stopped going regularly, and I've been trying to like get back into it, but it just like hasn't taken really. But now I got time, and now I can go talk to she also. I don't even know. Here. Oh, I just realized how crappy of a run back this is. Let's get into rock climbing. Bet, Pixel. Where do you want to go? There has to be. Also, what is this doing here? Why is there a summon sign down here? Beffrey Ballins. No. Beffrey Ballins. You're gonna make me do worse. I'm just gonna like run. I'm gonna run it. I'm not fighting a single guy. I'm gonna see how feasible this is. I don't know how many souls we have. I think we leveled up at the beginning or the end of last week's stream. But I'm not really concerned about my shit right now. But again, with Silksong, which you guys, I'm very far into at this point. I think I could beat the game. This shit sucks. Oh, no, Jarouche. I think I could beat the game. Like, I could have beat the game today if I really, like, hustled on it. I'm still trying to do side stuff. But I'm not sure if I can 100% the game. I think there may, like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some things that I've missed. But I'm gonna try to do everything I can on it. But I've gotten very far into that, and the thing that I'm currently having an issue with is When I was in the middle of that game, in like the Citadel area, which is sort of the big area of the second half of the game, I had like a 4 billion chameleon money. But now I'm at the end, and like the only thing left for me to really do is buy every single little trinket that all the NPC like shopkeepers have. And because my exploring and my adventuring has taken me out of the Citadel again, I have no fucking money. So when I lose my shit on Silksong, I'm like praying that I'll get it back. When I lose my shit on this, I don't give a fuck. Papa Chicken is a whole chicken deep fried. What? Are you saying, Pixel, we should go rock climbing in the mountains and then when we get home eat an entire Papa Chicken? Oh, we can talk to She. I was too focused on She and her with my She spectacles that I didn't know we could talk to She.
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am Nishandra.
Oh no, what a lovely name. Oh. Oh, I actually had a theory about her I wanted to tell you guys about.
The weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called. He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them. But in the end, he never took the true throne.
He fought the undead.
Visit Vendrick. We have no need for two rulers.
Okay, here's my theory. Or maybe the game was spelling this out and I just didn't understand it last week. Last week on the stream, I went back and I rewatched, like, just the part where we entered the castle. This is how I realized that I was doing a bad job at reading the chat last week. Because when we were in the castle, people were saying, like, some very funny things. And I missed reading a lot of them. We read off Idiotness's limerick, which was definitely, like, the highlight, probably. But everybody posted something funny that I was like, dang, I should have, like, read that on the stream because it was funny. But we were fighting around. It's hard for me to, like, read and respond to the chat when we're, like, battling. And there was plot to, like, lore to talk about and all that kind of shit. So I missed some of it. But what I didn't miss upon rewatching it is I think she did it. I think the Queen, the Queen caused all of this. Something that now like it's been a week since I looked at that, but something that the Chancellor said made me think that, or it seemed to imply to me that though it seems like Vendrick's love for her was true, that maybe she like wanted him out of the picture. And possibly she caused the whole curse and everything. That's my current theory. I know, call it misogynist if you want to, but my current running theory is she did it. But I guess we'll have to find out. Also, it kind of is she the she that was she? Excuse me, ma'am. Are you the she that was she? It says, can I do anything with this portrait down here yet? This big painting. I need to catch up on Silksong, but broke and bought the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake. I kind of want to play those too. I like Dragon Quest 1. I almost beat that on NES on emulator back in the day. And that was sort of just like a fun grind. I want to play the 3 remake too, which I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have that. I just haven't played it yet. But now that 1 and 2 are out, and I know that people are saying 2 has been very rehauled, and like people are pretty positive on that remake, I might just get that also and play those first, and then play 3, like play them in order. Because I would like to, you know, I'd like to play them all. Our deep fried, a whole deep fried Papa hour. Okay, man. Do you want to kick off your dietless life by going rock climbing with me and Pixel, and then having a Papa chicken, a whole deep fried Papa hour? Let's do it. Yes. Bracket stream is at 3 p.m. Even if you can't make it right at the very beginning, don't worry. It's gonna take for fucking ever. But you should be there at the beginning, because I don't know. What if your favorite episode is the first one we talk about? Yeah, the two is the one I don't really know much about. All I know about 2 is that God, the rain out here makes me look absolutely sparkling. I look like Kawaii Jarouge. Why does he look so fucking baby girl, actually? Why are your eyes are shining tonight, Jarouge? He looks like he's in one of those pulikura things, the Japanese pic photo booths. He's positively sparkling. Isaac has work. I think Sizz also. I would imagine. I know Sizz is always working on Saturday. I imagine he'll also be at work, but you know, the VOD we are gonna preserve the VOD. The VOD will be there, so if you care about this subject, which I don't think Isaac or Sizz really do, you can always watch the VOD. Again, I think it'll be funny no matter what your familiarity is with the Pokemon anime, but you know. Yeah, 82 episodes in the Indigo League, including the banned episodes, which we will be talking about. I actually rewatched I rewatched 2 of the banned episodes today, and it was the Dratini one and then the Beauty and the Beach. And I think I am gonna watch Holiday Hijinks a second time also. And I don't think I'm gonna rewatch Electric Soldier Porygon. That episode made me feel weird. I didn't like that shit. Alright, is the second Dragon Rider on the field yet? They're sort of spoiling the surprise if not. Alright, it's these arrows that are gonna fuck me up. These are gonna stagger me. Yeah, timestamps would be good. Now we are doing a ton of damage to this guy. So, I mean, this is one of the first bosses we fought. Actually, he was sort of the first boss we fought in the game. That's the way to play. That's the move. Single wielding light attack. This was the first positive boss. And he sort of caused the first negative boss, too, in a way. I feel like they spoiled the surprise on this a little bit. I would have liked for, here. No? Yes. I would have liked, to, learn that there were 2 Dragon Riders, but I guess I probably would have been there's got to be something up if I'm fighting another one. All right, are we in for one here? Are we in for one here? That seems hard. I think I really just have to kill the first one as fast as possible. I bet I can kill him in the amount of time that the second one appears and starts attacking. I bet I can finish him off almost. There also seems to be someone shooting arrows or javelins or something at me, so maybe we should look around a little more and see if we can figure that out. Unless it was him doing it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I get the Porygon one. That episode also, in addition to being extremely weird, is, not super good. I definitely like it. I mean, spoilers, I guess, lightly. I like it the least of the episodes we, don't have in our, the official canon. The official canon, also. Because didn't we get Holiday Hijinks originally, and then eventually they were like, don't show that shit anymore? I still like that one more than the Porygon episode. It's like kind of cool. It's one of the most 90s episodes of the entire show, but it's just like not that good, and it hurt my eyes to watch it. I like again. I watch it in the dark, like on my little phone screen. I did, but like I get it. That shit hurt my eyes. Right. Well, listen. Do I think Gintoki would follow his own advice on that one? No, I don't. So, does that mean I have to follow it? Sharouge. Alright. Maybe I can split him up. He is split up. Alright, I need like one more hit, and I've got him. And then I just need to be safe on the second guy. Done. This is the power of strength builds children. I think I still just like that. Oh my god, he takes so much damage. Am I gonna have to fight 100 of them like with the gargoyles? He's nothing to me. Oh, alright, fucking okay. We probably could have pushed through and done this last week. I don't know. I didn't know. I would have figured that the like black armor variant would have had like twice the defense. Like I think I would have figured he would have been more like difficult than the one we already fought. I guess it was like the real one and then like maybe his like shadow illusion or some shit. Look at these things. What is this? Is this where they keep the like the king's remains? Pixel, what the fuck is that? I don't like this at all. That sucks. That running bit came from Porygon? What was the running bit? Yeah, we were already up late last time. Duo, lesser foe, I should say. I would be inclined to agree. Oh, yeah. Right. I remember Zebra talking about that on, I think maybe on his stream. Hey, here we go. Get my little base camp. My little based camp. You guys, I don't know if anybody remembers from last week. But just to jog your memory, last week we did make a Jarouge's pact to not include the words Jarouge or Gaunt in the stream title this week. And I made good on that. I also think the title we made this week was funny, so long as we fight Vendrick or encounter Vendrick. If we don't, it'll all be ruined. And I don't know if this is meant to imply that, like, the Dragon Riders are his familiars. I thought the Dragon Rider was from fucking Heidi. Unless Heidi was, like... Was Heidi his home? Alright, we should, like... Bleeding butthole! Yeah. I can't, hit this crank. Maybe, what would it be? I mean, this clearly is like an elevator. I guess maybe we come down from there and the crank brings it back. I don't know. It didn't look like a good crank, that Soldier Boy. You know, we talked about it a little bit at the start of the stream, but there was a TCG Pocket event today. Now, I think they're being a little cowardly with this. So the ranked season of Pocket is not supposed to start for like another couple weeks. Before ranked was implemented on the game, which was like the first couple months of the game, they used to do these events where you had to win a certain number of battles overall in a certain period of time, or you had to win a number of battles in a row. That one I liked more, even though it was kind of more frustrating. I thought that one was more fun. And because I guess the ranked season, I guess it's because we're in like officially in the first new series since the game began. Their ranked is on hold again, and they're doing another one of those. Can I help you? You're not. I was gonna say you're not a. You're like a. I can kill you, right? He's in the wall. This is some Luigi's Mansion shit. Was he stuck in the wall? Like a ghoulish grabber? Like a Halloween store haunt? I need to get a guy in here. Anyway, because the ranked season officially doesn't start, they did a little event that started today. Normally those events where you have to win a certain number of matches, I think the ones previously were like 45 matches you had to win to get your little ribbon. And they changed it to 9. So that like came out today, and I did it all today. It was not hard. I made my first deck of Mega Rising, which was Blaziken EX. Because I think he just like seems like a cool card. I like the way the card looks, and I like the effect, and like it just seemed strong. I know that Blaziken is like the most played card in the new, like the current format, like in the format right now. Which to me like means that I like once the ranked season really starts, I probably will not continue playing him just because I don't think that that's like as fun. I do like to win when I play on the ranked ladder, so I do like to play meta decks. But to play like the most common meta deck, it's just like not that cool because you're just running into mirrors all the time. And also, if you're not playing a mirror, then you're probably playing someone who is running a deck to try to counter you, which is what I did all of last season for the main meta deck that season. But it was fun to like mess around with that. Blaziken is strong and fun to play. He's very kind of straightforward, but like, you know, in a fun way. And I've decided that I want to play Gyarados instead. Gyarados seems a lot less straightforward. He seems heavy commit, and I want to find a way to like make that deck like consistent and fun. But I only have the one Gyarados. We actually pulled it on stream last week on Sunday. But that's been fun, and even though like some of the new features have been implemented strangely, specifically the share function, which I actually really like, but there are just some like weird hiccups to it that hopefully they'll iron out. And then the fact that this whole debacle with the deluxe EX pack thing, which I wish at this point now just didn't even exist, because it just now that it got boring when it was the main new expansion, and now that it's past, it's like its curse lingers still. Like there is that kind of stuff, but I do think there's a lot of positive things that have been added to the game as well. Again, I think giving the player some chance of getting promo cards again, even if it's not, it could be better, I think is good. I also like that you get 2 Wonder Pick Hourglasses every day now with your daily pick instead of just none. And I like that trading is better, and I like that you can trade the current set now because that was always stupid. And yeah. I like that at least from the share menu, you can open people's wish lists and look at that. I've been trying with my shares to send people wish lists or like cards they have on their wish list, and that's like a fun feeling. I have a couple friends on the game that I met, like that I added just because I had funny matches against them playing the game, and so there are some like mutuals I have on the game that I like don't actually know. And so It's fun sending shares to people like that also. Just like feeling like you're helping people out on the game. And I will not be doing that anymore because now that shares are out, now that shares exist, everybody wants to friend you. I probably played 12 games or so today while I was doing the event, and I got like 5 friend requests, which is, I think, more random friend requests than I got like in the entirety of last season. Now that there is a way to like be like, like, give me something for free. Everybody wants to be your friend. What did I just get? I got this Kaitha's Chime. Oh, the Goddess of Tears. Hex dedicated catalyst. Cannot be used to cast miracles. Cannot pass go and collect $200. But yeah, you know. Could the game be better? Yes, and that's all I'm saying. Could the game be better? Well, yeah, it could be better. That's it. But I think the new set has been fun. They added one of my favorite cards, Sudowoodo. Specifically the one where he is trying to blend in with the Trevenant. That's like one of my favorite card arts in the entire TCG, and they put that in the game. Which I was like excited about. Even though Sudowoodo, like he's not a good card. He's just like a common. You wouldn't play him. What the fuck is this? This is the horse from the Hell Rider? Alright. We're doing this. This is always fun. But then I realized not only did they put Sudowoodo in the game, but there is a mission you can do where if you get like 5 Trevenant and a Sudowoodo, that's one of the missions, and you get some hourglasses for that. Which I was I was just delighted to see that like somebody else realizes, like someone who's working on the game realizes how funny that card is. And I like Sudowoodo, you guys. Says, I remember in Dark Souls, I remember before I knew anything about Dark Souls 2, just like talking to you about like funny Dark Souls stuff, there was an area in this game that you described to me as Horsefuck Valley. And I've been eagerly awaiting like when we will get to whatever Horsefuck Valley is. Is it those horses? I guess like don't tell me, but like, are those guys Horsefuck Valley? What did I just get? I got a ring. Let me scroll through it. I think it was a ring at least. Old Leo ring. It wasn't that, but I just wanted to. Those are my packed rings. Old Sun ring? It might have been this. Goer's ring. I'm a goer, not a shower. Or Gower. Gower's Plain. What if Jarouge went to Gower Plains? Can you imagine the feeling, bro? What if Jarouge went to Gower Plains, is all I'm saying. I feel like he would destroy. The ring of the assassin Gower, who has killed a half dozen kings and several distinguished clergymen. It's a hell of a resume. Produces damage taken from behind. For an assassin whose own life is always at stake, the greatest liability is one's exposed backside. Well, all right, Gower. I feel like there's some things being implied to me there, but whatever. You know, you do you, man. If I stick with the Sonic Rumble, that the Charmy Hijikata skin is the chase. You guys, they released a Sonic Fall Guys game. I was watching Wolf stream that some in a Discord call last night. And man, if there was one property that would like almost make me want to get something every single time, it's always fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. He activates a part of my brain that, like, most of the time lies dormant, but when it reactivates, I turn into, like, a 9-year-old again. And that's a hell of a feeling. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look particularly fun, I think. Like, it looks, like, decent. Like, there's clearly some level of production value there, but... It's Sonic Rumble. I don't know. It's out on Steam. You can play it on your phone too, I guess. It doesn't look fun, but I am somewhat like drawn to wanting to play it because it has like a billion skins, and I don't know. That stuff's just funny. Yeah, those dog shit animal OCs, which are in the game. Those should be all available to you at launch, and you should just be able to buy like cosmetic, like clothing and things like that for them. Those should not be unlockable. Oh, ladies. I know my way around these monsters. We fought these only 4 billion times on the way up to Queen fucking whatever her name was. The Snake Queen. I'm gonna underestimate her. I am gonna chug. But there's Charmy Hijikata Brudge, so like, I don't know, maybe check it out. It really is Sonic 2 is the thing, like it. Oh, Wilted Dusk Herb. I don't know what it is, but like when I see those characters, I'm like, it activates my fucking lizard brain. I kind of wanted to play Sonic Cross World Racing also, but I ended up deciding like I just didn't really want to spend money on that right now. I don't think the game looks that good, but when it came out and like people were saying it was fun, then I was like, oh, maybe it's looking kind of nice. Maybe that would be fun for me. But I don't know. I'm sort of abstaining on it, at least for the time being. But that game doesn't have Charmy Hijikata Brudge. I'm assuming that eventually we must loop around to a way back to the bonfire. That's that circular thing. Or maybe this is? Is this it? Yes. Okay, cool. Alright, we got an Estus shard just there. Let's go handle that. And I'm going to take a sip of my water.
Is that a shard you found?
Yeah.
Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
Arc Raiders is now in contention for Goaty noms? What is Arc Raiders? Should we level up strength? Wait, I can do a couple, right? Alright, let's... What if we just did it now? What if we just popped it on there? That's the extraction shooter that just came out. Didn't somebody late pick that up for fantasy? Or did we pass on it? Doesn't somebody have that? Do you guys want to play it? I've been in like a bit of like a baby shooter mood. I've been a bit in like a baby shooter mood lately. I think it's because I was watching Sizz play Call of Duty. I was doing some other things. I've been thinking about Halo. Doom the Dark Ages came out like a while ago, so there's that. I've been in like a little bit of a baby not that doesn't sound particularly good. I've been in like a light shooter mood. Let's get some of these. You guys, we have enough to dual wield those axes.
Thanks.
What do you say? All right, here's the next promise I'm gonna make to you. Say we get to Vendrick and fight him and beat him today. After that, then I will go back to the Doors of Pharos or wherever it was, and we will farm for another one of those axes. What the fuck? Oh. I wonder if this has something to do with that painting. I think it could be. I wonder if we're like approaching like a painted world kind of thing. Kingsgate mystery box, because this wasn't here when we booted the game. Like, this is newly discovered today. We'll figure it out. I'll keep an eye out for something that seems like we could use it to like interface with that portrait. Never play. Sol Galeo is brutal. I actually love that card. I think it's like really strong without being like broken. I think it's one of the cards, one of the cards in the game that like was good in its meta but not meta defining and has like stayed fairly good the whole time. And I played it when the Sun and Moon set was out. That was my deck of choice. I played it with Snorlax, which was not like a particularly good. Definitely not like the optimal build for it. I think playing it with Snorlax is good, but it's not like the most common Sol Galeo set you see. Even though I did play one when I was doing the event. I played a Snorlax Sol Galeo in November of the Big 25. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's my boy. Those are my boys. I'm not. Nothing has given that nothing has given more support to that specific deck list. It was just weird to see. I wasn't even playing that like deck list with those two Pokemon in it when when Sol Galeo was new. If you lived in the castle and you like had to go up and down the stairs and go through like the halls a lot, do you think you would ever step on these and accidentally hurt your Peets? Or do you think you would just like get used to it? You probably would, right? Yeah, I also just like the Pokemon in general. I do like Sol Galeo. I personally like him more than Lunala. I think that's the less popular choice between those two. And I like Lunala also, but I feel like Lunala has that sort of like cool darkness to it that I think a lot of people just sort of gravitate towards. Okay, there's a bunch of ways we can go though. We can go up the stairs there. We can go up this ladder. I don't want to miss something. I want to make sure I don't fuck it up. Let's come back in here to Horse Hall. Yeah, I mean, I guess Sol Galeo is like the lion, so he probably I feel like maybe overall he's probably more popular. But I hear people say that they like Lunala more often, I think. And because I played Sun, I also personally think that Sol Galeo looks better with Lily as like her partner than Lunala. Probably just because that's the one I played, but there's this picture at the end of Sun and Moon that you get, like it's like the last thing you see when the credits end, where like Lily and she's like touching her forehead to the Legendary's forehead, and I think that looks better with Sol Galeo than Lunala. Because Sol Galeo is like person height. His head is like the right height. Whereas Lunala is like this big bat thing. Sharouche! Oh! These guys are strong. Where did we fight these guys before? We definitely have fought these guys. I guess we fought these guys also in Heidi. They're giving me the Heidi guys. These guys were a whole fucking, like... This took a village before, though. Now, like, look how much damage we do to them. I almost killed this one on the right. 2, though, we definitely still need to be on our, you know, on our guard. I actually was thinking about picking that deck up again because one of the cards that I'm interested in that I think I think people have been talking about, but I think is maybe a little more under the radar with Mega Rising is not what it's called. I was called it Excalibur. What is it called? Aegislash. Who, when he is in play... Oh, fuck! I didn't check this one! Jarosh! I'm giving him 2 for that. I'm giving him 2 for that one. We checked that one in the poison dart room, and we didn't check this one for mimics. Jarosh! It's because he caught me yapping. Anyway, Aegislash makes you deal 30 extra damage with a steel type attack when he's in play. So you could put him in play on the bench and just do more damage with any of your metal Pokemon. And even though in Sol Galeo that's two-stage lines, which isn't like ideal, you are still like, it's a deck where you're playing rare candy, so you could use one of your candies to put Sol Galeo on the field, and then you could use another one to get Aegislash. And like 100, being able to jump in off the bench and do 150 damage. I guess you'd probably still want to run like a wall, some sort of wall Pokemon too. But you could run a Snorlax. I don't know. You could run one line of Aegislash and a bunch of draw, like a bunch of ways to get Pokemon. I don't know. It probably wouldn't be that good, but it seems interesting to me. I also think Skarmory seems interesting with Aegislash. Because I thought that was a very annoying deck to play against when the Gen 2 set came out. And even though I think it sort of got more solved as time went on, again, Skarmory doing 100 damage instead of 70 with all of that like support that Metal has now, I think it could still be good. But I like Pokemon cards, and I like Pokemon. I've been wanting to play Gen 1 again. Alright, you. And I did... Charouge, no. Charouge. He's still in it. Oh my god. I'm chugging back here. I mean, I knew it was a Mimic. I was just trying to kill him first. We went for the swing. I didn't think this guy was going to come over also. Did he come from the other side of the stairs? Yeah, we got a Petrified Dragon Bone, and we got a Wall Shing Pole. Watch this one also be a Mimic. The Hall of Double Mimics. Either this one... Oh, this is one of those metal chests. Iron Mimic? Do you think a bunch of people came over here and died just to, like, throw you off from thinking that that one was a Mimic? I think it's possible. There are more bloodstains on this side of the stairs than over there. Maybe this is just like a place where people ran when they had corralled 3 of those big guys. Okay, Okay, well that's all that was in here, which is good. Just gotta check every wall for wall mimics. I have a lot of... I feel right now, again, because I've been watching the Pokemon anime, I feel like Ash when he's supposed to be training for the Pokemon League. Except it's like doing job hunt stuff. I feel like Ash when he's supposed to be training for the Pokemon League and he keeps getting roped into doing anything but by his friends and family. Because we're supposed to be doing another Archipelago starting next week. Which I'm excited about. I'm playing Ocarina of Time, the only Archipelago game I ever really play. Yo! I'll gladly fight another one of these. This is the homie. And we're supposed to be doing like a Kingdom Hearts 1 group replay kind of thing. So I'll be doing that. Is this guy like the Iron Gargoyle? I have to heal. I just gotta like go in on him. Yo, what's up, Parker Luck? Are we getting a ZA Destiny challenge? Hell yeah. Oh man, I really hope he didn't have like a drop that I wanted or something. Gargoyle? Outplayed, never punished. Simply outsmarted, really. Yo, look at that. That's some send me on my way shit I would try to get up to. I want to read it. I'm getting down there. No. We aren't doing a ZA Destiny challenge. Though I am playing Pokemon Legends ZA. I just got to rank C the other night, so I definitely am like getting through that game. And I'm playing as Destiny. The reason being that the fashion options in Pokemon ZA are so much better than they are in Scarlet and Violet that I saw that game come out and I was like, I gotta make Destiny. And so I'm like kind of like in my head role playing that it's like continuing Destiny's journey. But we won't be doing content on it. It just like didn't really come out at the right time for that. If you're in the Snack Attack Discord server, Larry of Down and Short, good luck? No. Well, not true. I don't know how I'm going to get my shit from that, but... if you're in the Snack Attack 8 Discord server, I might dump all the, like, Destiny screenshots that I've taken in there. I mean, there was, like, this thing I was, like, sort of writing about, like, about my playthrough that I made a little, thread for, so I could always just dump all of them in there if people want to see that, but it's not, we're not doing it as an official project. Yeah, jump into my Discord, Destiny. Alright, I don't know. I don't know where we are. I don't know how to even get back to where we were. I think I can go up this. I've been juggling that with Hollow Knight, is what I've been playing lately. Hollow Knight Silksong, easily, guys. Easily game of the year for me. Judging as it's November, I don't think there will be another game of the year this year that will be my game of the year for this year. I got to part on the game like Tuesday night. It was a couple days ago. I got to a part on the game. Whoa. This is like way higher than I thought it was gonna go. This might go all the way up to the king. Sharouge? Sharouge? I'm just gonna take it back down. What was I gonna say? I got to a part in Silksong on Tuesday that I'm not gonna say what it was. Not because I need to talk about like the actual event in the game to tell this story, but just because like I don't want to, give any people like an idea really of what else is left in the game. But I got to a part in Silksong where even though like at the point in time that I had gotten to this part in the game, I was probably around like the 75-hour mark for me. Like I have played it a lot. I've been all over the map. I'm well into like the requirements for getting the true ending part of the game. It has it's been out for like a couple months. Like nothing should be making me feel like this anymore. But I got to a part in Silksong that like where like I did the part and like I had to like take a moment and be like, dang, this game came out, huh? Like and in the moment, like the feeling that feeling was so overwhelming to me that I like kind of cried. I definitely had tears being produced in my eyes because of this. I won't say what it is, but like it was something like it was something that was there, I think, specifically for the people that have been like excited about this since it got revealed is all that I'll say. And it was just like one of those moments where it just like hits you in like that specific way. But I don't want to say what it is, because even though I don't think that everyone in here, I'm not trying to say like I don't think everyone in here was as excited about the game as I was. I know that like everybody who's playing it now, that I know at least, has been like heavily anticipating it. But I don't know if it will mean the same, like specifically if it'll mean the same thing to everybody, just because people like engage with things in different ways. But I don't know. That was like an awesome moment. And I had already decided that it was GOATY for me pretty much before that anyway. But definitely I was like, yeah, this is the only thing this year that has like elicited this response from me, so that's what when I'm looking at for my like top games, or I'm looking for my my 10 out of 10s or my games of the year. It has to have that. Metaphor wishes it had that. It has to have such a stray. It has to really make me feel, All right, my shit is on there. And he respawned, but I guess he didn't have a drop. I guess he didn't have a drop. But maybe I could finish it, Yes, Sharouge. Yes, Sharouge. Let's go. We could go level up again. Ow! I think I might just. I can keep exploring and it gets point blanked in the face by a giant fireball. But in other games, I'm at, again, like, I think I mentioned this on stream a couple, like maybe last month or a couple weeks ago. I'm at the point in like the new games that I'm playing where I start getting that wanderlust where I want to play old games. I don't know if anybody else feels like this. I start getting wanderlust, not for like starting something new that I've never done before, but I get that wanderlust where I'm like, I could probably like do a playthrough of some shit I've played before, and it will be, and it like, and get that done in like a day or two, and then get back to this. And that's dangerous thinking, I personally believe. But I did. I used last week's holiday as an excuse for that. I did finish Luigi's Mansion finally. That was, I think, Monday night, or maybe that was Sunday after stream. We talked about it on Sunday at Donkey Kong, but I definitely hadn't finished it yet. And that game's fun. I'm at the point now where, like, I'll think about video games that I in my memory, I think of as games that I've played, like, a ton of times, like, so many times. And then I'll, like, think about the last time I really sat down and, like, played through something like Luigi's Mansion. And again, I think it was like, it couldn't have been, it's got to have at least been like 10 years. I think it's probably been maybe 15 years since I like really went through that. It's just like when I was a kid and that was out on GameCube and I didn't have like new things coming in that I had the funds to like play and like, you know, do instead. I played a bunch of those games like over and over and over again. So it was a real, like, it was very much like a treat for me to go through that. I know it's like Luigi's Mansion, like, you know, like Mario Nintendo game. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be, like, exciting to go through. But because I had realized when I was doing that playthrough that it had been so long since I had, like, really just gone through the whole game myself and not, like, watched a Let's Play or watched somebody stream it or something. It ended up being like a fun special experience, kind of. And I also did get the rank A mansion, which I think, at least in the GameCube version, is the highest rank mansion you can get. I got the gold frame for all of the portrait ghosts, including Sir fucking Weston, which probably took me like 50 attempts. And I did make a restore point on Sir Weston, just so I wouldn't have to do the, like, corpse run and you know, fucking, and listen to his dialogue and do all that shit every single time I wanted to put an attempt on him. The attempts of which are over in, like 15 seconds on a good run. Like, it's, if you played Luigi's Mansion, like, you know. If you want to talk about a game that has punishing death runs, Dark Souls who? Fucking Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube if you don't have save states and you're trying to gold frame all of the bosses. That's a game with punishing death runs. There's save points all over the map in Luigi's Mansion, and there is no way to respawn anywhere but the ground floor, like the foyer. And no way to fast travel from the foyer. There are like dozens of ways to fast travel to the foyer in the game, but no way to fast travel anywhere else. But I had a blast playing that. And I definitely realized I had not ever gold framed all of the ghosts either. The final boss also took for fucking ever, because to get a gold frame on the boss ghosts in that game, you have to not let Luigi's health dip below 90. And I think there's only like one attack that King Boo can do that does less than 15 damage. So, like, you kind of, like, you basically do have to do it perfect. You have to do it without getting hit at all. Which definitely took a while. But that was a lot of fun. And now I'm, like, in a GameCube mood. Like, I'm like, I want to play, like, I want to go back to some other games that I haven't played in for fucking ever. I'm in, like, a retro mood. I keep saying move when I mean mood tonight. I'm in a retro move right now. I think we've cleared this out. I think it's time to go up the world's longest tower. Odor rank 201, Rip Bozo. You guys, there's manga in 2 days. That was a joke. That's not news. Alright, let me talk to this king. Oh, Silent Hill? Oh, this is... I please be an NPC. No key to the embedded in inventory. Oh, his face is a keyhole. Regal. This is very Jamesian. This is absolutely Sunderlandian in nature. Don't we kind of think? I guess he does have his like thighs and shins and feet. I thought that he had no. I thought his like legs cut off at the knee. All right, he is just a freak, I guess. I bet the keyhole goes right into his mouth also. Oh, she. Who are you, she? Vavavoom. Very James-esque. Strong magic shield. Vava Rouge. Let's take a look at that. Was it one of these little tiny stupid shields? I don't see it anyway. I don't see it anywhere. Maybe it's a spell. That's not where the spells are. If it's not a shield, then it's gotta be a spell. Yeah, it's probably this. Yep. What do you mean I got... Oh, wait. Do we have immolation? This sounds funny. Did I have this? Maybe I bought this from that guy who sold all of those pyromancies that we just bought. This seems hilarious. It's a coating of flame on me. Burns the caster while active. You just set yourself on fire and then just run into a big group of guys. If a person is truly delirious of something, perhaps being set on fire does not seem so bad. That's a positive way to look at it. I wonder if I killed this guy, if like he would stop wriggling and I would have to like just put a key in his dead corpse's face. I'm not going to. I kind of want him to live. I want him to get his rocks off, no matter how fucked up they may be. Ooh, fire seed. I'm sorry, what is the soul vessel again? Is that something for multiplayer? I don't remember. Yes. Or no? Yes? Oh, that's the respec thing. I swear, like, we get that item and every time I, like, it sounds important and I don't remember what it is because it's not something we use. I have to go in my inventory and look at it. Key to the King's Passage. Well, that's clearly not... What is this key called again so I can keep an eye out for it? The embedded. Yeah, alright, man. I'll be back. Oh, pussy. No, I just don't have the key. Come on, live a little, bitch. Jarouge leaving the tallest keep and he hears, pussy. I'll show him. Alright, key to the King's Passage. Well, there's like so many doors down here. It's gotta be to one of those. Actually, what was... Hold on. Was that something I could go into? Did we see a little send me on my way jumping off point? Hold on, one sec. I think I saw a little get off here room up there. I know this ladder is also tall. It might be something we can just go to from here. It is. Yeah, it was this. Jarouge doing like a Jarouge blush. Do you think if Jarouge met Fuka, would she be afraid of him? Because I do think he's kind and he would, like, try to protect her if like, at least if she was out in the, like, out in the scary castle. I mean, Sis, the thing about Jarouge is most of the time, he's gaunt. Maybe if he sees her, he pops a human effigy. But I feel like it's more likely that, like, he runs up looking real fucking gaunt to, like, most characters in the game. So I think he would run up gaunt, and if she, like, gaunt and ran away, then maybe he would pop an effigy then and try it again. I'd be like, no, wait, I'm in the Beatles. But, like, the reason I thought of this, the reason I brought this up, is because he has the bright red hair, and Fuka has, like, the blue hair, like the teal blue hair. So I think they would complement each other well. That's all. Oh, an alluring skull. I love this. I love the, like, I don't know what you call this aesthetic, but, like, the hundreds of melted candles kind of vibe. I think it's cool. What the heck is this? This shit is fucking. Goddess is the key. The last time I sang that song, you guys, was at karaoke, and 1, it was glorious, and 2, I spilled my drink everywhere. Yo, oh wait, oh, this is scary. Fuka, get behind me. Do these guys have like horse heads? You sure, Sis, this isn't Horsefuck Valley? This is cool. He tried to do horse kick on me. He round horsed me. Watch this. If you 1v1 versus Jarouge in like a straight hallway, that's your least favorable matchup. 1v1 where you have nowhere to escape Jarouge's giant overhead. That's the least favorable conditions you could have to be a guy going up against Jarouge. Arms crossed, back to back, Fukuyama Gishi and Jarouge Arison. No way out of this one, Jarouge. These guys have like dual-sided spears also. They have whatever that's called. The Final Fantasy IX Thief Blade. Speaking of FF9, Sis, we opened with FF9 today. For the cozy fireplace song. Talk about a headless horseman. Before those guys appeared, it was Dolly. Before those guys appeared, I was like looking at these, and for a second I was like, "Oh man, these guys have the Guts sword," and I realized it was my own Guts sword over my shoulder. It's just so fucking big that it like lined up, and it looked like the statue had it. I was gonna say also, the last time I sang Cruel Angel's Thesis, I spilled my drink everywhere, and then we totally owned Bobo. I don't think I finished that thought. We fucking destroyed Bobo right, like, shortly after that. Not as much as I owned the, like, cleaning people at the karaoke place, though. Because, again, it was a pretty full drink. I spilt my whole fucking highball all over the ground. I wasn't even drunk. It was just like an accident. It was like a small room. And I was trying to get back from sitting next to Bobo to sitting next to Pixel before the second chorus kicked in. Esto Gaza is cool. That is another very, like, comfy place. Oh, Looking Glass Knight. Oh, this is fucking raw. He's like a fucking, what do you call him? He's like an executioner kind of type. He looks like, he's like got the Ornstein and Smell kind of look. Looks like his shield is the looking glass. Jarouge and him just whiffing past each other in the rain. Uh-oh, hold on. Alright, well, he might be a little Ornstein and Smaug-like. Ornstein definitely had, lightning magic like that. This is sick. This is in the OP for sure. In this opening of Jarouge, it's Fuka, like, with her hands clasped together, like she's praying. And then, like, it zooms down, and, like, Jarouge is fighting the Looking Glass Knight in the rain. That's, like, right at, like, the apex of the chorus, I think. Right before it goes into the little coda. What are you doing, man? What is he doing? Deactivate looking mode? Oh, he shat a little knight out of the glass. It's a tiny little knight. What is the little baby knight? Why is he so tiny? Go, my child. And the little knight's like, for Anna. Why was he so tiny? Hey, that didn't even seem like I should have, like, I don't even think I should have died there. That seemed like his attack animations were really slow. He kind of had, like, weird box a little bit, where I felt like my attacks should have been hitting him, but he's just like, I don't know, he's just like a big guy. It seems like my attacks didn't really ever hit him. We landed, like, one blow. But he seems manageable. I think I'm going to stay in one-handing mode. Yeah, he has the One Piece Brulee's Mirror World ability. Looking Glass Knight is also an extremely cool name for a big knight guy. Oh, that was this freak. Didn't even need to come up here. Oh, come on, man, level a little. Oh, wait, we also didn't. I think I have another Art of Dying to do, too. I think we're at 6. I don't think I counted the one where we fell off that pillar by where the bell gargoyle was. Because I remember adding 2 for dying to the world's most obvious mimic. Mirror Knight, that makes sense. I gotta imagine that, like, the pre-release material and, like, footage and all that kind of stuff for Dark Souls 2 was, like, heavily combed over and speculated about and everything. Just because, like, the first game was such, like, kind of a, you know, like, it's funny to think about it now, but it certainly was. The first game was kind of, I guess it really wasn't, though. I was going to say the first game was kind of like a cult classic. But, like, even when it came out, it really wasn't. I don't think you write Winter Dark Souls about a cult classic, but it certainly was, like, you know, like, Demon Souls definitely you would call that a cult classic on the PS3. And even just, like, this game just kind of, by its nature, it definitely had, like, I know, because I was, even though I hadn't played Dark Souls, I was around. It definitely had a dedicated fan base. So I would imagine that, like, again, like, Dark Souls 2 was some people's, like, most anticipated game of all time. And I think that probably left some people, more judgmental towards it. Which makes me free to enjoy it, I think. Being someone who didn't play these, you know, until well after they came out. He has, like, mega armor on when he's doing this move, also. We should have looked at the mirror. I'm sure he'll spawn another one of these little guys, though. Woo! Uh-oh, Jarouge. That wasn't fair. That's not the kind of move that's gonna keep Fuka from being scared. This little guy. Is he dead? Yes. Okay, good. I'm just gonna stay topped off here. Alright. Prophet heals. Yo, we traded blows there also. I wouldn't call that necessarily safe on trade. I don't think I did enough damage to be satisfied with it being that, but... Four hits. Right, but even though like he's not, we're not chunking him down like we have with some of the other bosses. He's taking damage. He's taking the damage we need to be dealing. Slowly but surely. Okay, keep an eye out for this. One of those is like a feint, the one where he like spins, but then he does have the linear lightning blast, and he also has a fucking wave blast. I saw it. Okay, let's come here. Oh, whoa. That is really cool. Born into the world to face the Gut Sword. I don't envy you, man. I think one more R2 and I can get him. Yeah. Now. Yeah. On the way of double feinto. You guys, Will is getting very close to the end of Gintama. Oh, Jarouge! Fuck. He's so big and slow that it's working to his advantage. I think I might take a just to like give us the best chance at this, because like these attacks do a lot of damage and also you can get caught in the combo. I'm gonna go Humi for a minute. Honored one Yuji. The monster. The beast. Yes, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3. Did it get a date today? Or did we already know the date? There was some news that came out about that today. Oh, good call, sis. I was so locked into the fight. I think it got its date. It's like January something. I didn't look at it that closely. They got like some new stuff came out about that today though. I'm anticipating it. I will be watching. I like the JJK anime, like, actually. Unlike the way that I like JJK, which is like also still sort of actually, but also it's like a large part of it is ironic. The anime adaptation isn't really ironic. I just like generally like it. I think it's good. I think that they capture the Sakuga is like sometimes slop. It's sometimes a little questionable, but I think the staff, at least so far in the 2 seasons of it that have come out, they just like do a good job at like capturing like atmosphere, and I like the direction and the way that the scenes are presented and all that stuff. Jarouge. I mean, really looking at it, that's a long-ass fucking sword. It looks like he's got some barbed wire on the sword also, which is extremely cool. Yeah, the Choso episode is like for a mega popular battle shonen like adaptation. It's a generally very, I think, creatively presented episode. I guess I'm using this as my heal op. I think I'm just gonna go right in on him though. Nice. I think I got room here for one more encounter. Oh, not like that though. I think we should just always be running sideways. When he does, when like I can see him charging for the lightning sword. Nice. Was it a little hubris? Yes, but like, was it worth it? Yes. Do I want to be dodge rolling a lot? Yes, but is this the kind of fight where sometimes you just want to see if your defense is stronger than his? Also, yes. This is a battle between Vendrick's toughest knight versus the strongest undead. The sturdiest knight versus the strongest undead is what this battle is. Don't even axes. Fuka witness, bear witness to it all. And Fuka bear witness. Him being all big and slow though. That one was hubris. That one was hubris. Him being all big and slow, though, that means I got time to be a little lazy with it also. When it comes to the healing, at least. Nice. It means I've got time to prepare my move. I'm not sure if I really believe in the efficacy of the underwear double feint there, though. Oh, Jarouche. Woo! I'm in a corner now. I don't want to be here. I tried to get out of the way. I saw what he was gonna do. Alright, keep an eye on my Estus also. Get out of here, you little guy. Alright, this volley will end it. His soldiers are gone. This clash will be the last clash. Sometimes you can just tell in a real battle. Neither of them could take much more than that. Whoa. Okay, hold on, though. Wait, base. Hold on. Car. Those do end after a certain point. I was pretty sure those weren't going to get to me. The next flash would end it. Alright, now where's the second one? Woo! Oh, we got a trophy for that one. Rose for Fuka! I don't know why I'm pushing like this. Fuka's so played. That was definitely like cool arena, cool design, fun moveset. Again, like pretty slow. Fuck you. Now I gotta deal with all of these guys. Pretty slow and definitely like still, you know, like still very much a Dark Souls boss. When we're running this like max damage strength build, you know. The kick is so. What are you, like a fucking Jedi? You know, it's only gonna take a couple attempts. I feel like just kind of for any boss that's just like a straight one-on-one like that. But like that doesn't mean I didn't think it was cool or a fun fight. It definitely was a fun fight. It can summon other players out of the mirror. That's awesome. Is it like if you're looking for like a world to be summoned into, you can just happen to come out of it? That's awesome. When you, because we haven't done it, when you invade in Dark Souls, do you get to choose like where you want to invade, or does the game just put you in somewhere? I don't even like know what it looks like. Praise the sun? Yeah, whatever. I'll hit you with one. Sharouche like arching his back a little bit when he. Take a look at this. He's like, he gets on his tippy toes when he praises the sun. I mean, I guess you know, good form, I guess, but good form for sure. But I don't know if Powell's doing that shit though. Powell, let's be honest, he probably fucking was. I guess like once you spawn in, you can then just go anywhere, right? Soul Bolt, Spell Quartz Ring, and Bonfire Ascetic. That was a spell. I imagine the ring is also a spell boosting ring. Sorry. No. Literally the memory of a fucking ant. The memory of some kind of ant goldfish hybrid is what I have. We just picked that up, and I'm looking in here, and I'm like, where is it? Which one did I pick up? It said something about a spell, right? Did I have both of these serpent rings before? Didn't we need 2 rings to get into somewhere? Or am I thinking of Symphony of the Night? When did I get this gold serpent ring? Alright, good call, Sis. I guess that was Symphony of the Night I was thinking of. Was that also a spell then that I picked up? Were they both spells? Spell Quartz Ring. Why didn't I see it? Dark Quartz Ring. I guess here, hidden in the... Oh, okay. I guess it was this blue one. I guess I already had the +1 version. I was looking for something new. Well, alright. I guess we can go down. This must loop me. Sorry. This must loop me back somewhere. You guys see, we're 2 boss today. We might even be 3. But where's Vendrick? Well, I swear there's a room that we didn't go into, right? He's still glistening. There's no way that rain is, like, still hitting all the way down here. After a certain point, rain despawns, I think. Ew. Alright. Guess I'm going through here. Whoa. The Great Tree of Vendrick. I guess we did see some, like, tree iconography in the castle. Wonder if there's some deep meaning, deep treening. I guess I'll take a torch also. Couldn't hurt. The fuck was that? Green blossom. Green blossom. I'll miss them. Oh, that was my own footsteps in the sluish water. Who is she singing? I'm going Vati Vidya on this. The Shrine of Amana. Was there a reason for me to light the torch? This is super cool. This reminds me, again, a lot of Dark Souls 1. Like the underwear area, the deep underground. Alright, I am going to go back to Majula, though, because we have enough souls to level up again. That area is so cool. I know if I had played Dark Souls as a teenager, like, I probably would have bounced off it. And not because I wouldn't have thought it was cool, but because, like, I just would have found all of the stats and all that stuff overwhelming. But if I had had someone, like, help me on, like, beating Dark Souls and when I was a teenager, I would have been, like, so captivated by that, like, Crystal Depths area or whatever it's called in Dark Souls. Like, that's the kind of place that I would have just, like, sat down, like, just, like, stayed down there and, like, done something, like, in my room just while I was in that area. Just to, like, pretend that I was actually there or something. Prepping the army by sending them through the Shrine of Amana. Oh, is this the mage area? And this, like, again, very much feels reminiscent of that. Except maybe even cooler looking? Who lives down there? Zaniba? The light coming down through the big tree. Was there a big tree? Dark Souls 1 has a big tree. Did we know about the big tree? Or are these like the roots of the castle? I bet this is where the fucking queen cooked the curse up. God, I'll have just a singer also. Can I get this? They want me to lose. Can I knock it down? Yes, I'm sure I can go down and get it later. They wanted me to lose there. That was like if fucking the queen of Drangleic put like a steaming hot pie on the windowsill and Jarouge fucking floated over to it is what that was. We often say to ourselves, she's Singer. But who is she? And why Singer? Wandering these hallowed halls, perhaps we approach these answers, and yet, should we? As Jarouge like. Also, the idea that Vati Vidya is playing, like, for his, like, like immersive fucking ASMR like Dark Souls video. The idea that he's playing a character that looks like this is like totally breaks the immersion of the video. He's not wearing a helmet. He looks like a fucking like Ronald McDonald had sex with a monk. I really hoped you would be friendly. We're getting hella twinkling titanite down here, though. Oh, if it isn't old bobbly eyes. You guys remember that? It's their head. It's like in front of their head. I really like this design. I'm positive we talked about that on like session 1, though. It's their head. His real eye is like there. I think that's such a fun, like... That like this is one of those like classic monsters that you see like in like interpreted in something, and you're like, oh, that's my new favorite version of like that. Like when I think basilisk now, I think of those titty head bobbly eye things from Dark Souls. The monster that has a booby mouse pad made out of it. That's all it takes for you to find your favorite version of like a thing. But this does look like the type of area where Will would get cursed and then not be able to get out of. This is very much like the analog of that, it seems. Okay. Where would the fucking... Where... Oh, I left, right? I was like, how did I get here? You gotta soak in the atmosphere. Alright, now how deep is that? Can I wade it? Woo! I don't know what I expected. I think we fought these guys before, though. He was shimmering, though. He was like me. Why was he glowing gold? What's that, his natural predator's lure? We got hella consumable souls, too. This is so cool, these little houses out here. It reminds me of Tak in a way. They are glowing like they're treasure. Ew, what a fucking freak. Look at these guys. Ew! He's got these little back gems. Look at his fucking tongue under the water like, get the fuck over here. Ew! I don't like it at all! We definitely have not encountered these before. I would have remembered this. Now, will I walk through a whole fucking barricade of them? A naval blockade of them. Yes, I will. In fact, these guys are yielding decent souls, so I'm not even mad about that. Oh, I thought they were yielding more. It's like 300. Well, listen, that shit adds up, especially if you're just sitting under the water waiting for me to come get you. Were there 2 of them over here? I swear I saw 2. This is spooky, though. Like, if I wasn't Girouge, which, catch me never doing that. If I wasn't Girouge and I was just like a man, and I knew there were these fucks under the water, I'd be afraid. That's like some Lord of the Rings shit. I think as a kid, for like, or not a kid, but like a preteen when I watched those movies, the scariest part of Lord of the Rings for me is when they're in the like swamps and Frodo like looks down into the water and there's that dead soul creature in there. All right, here's the fresh pie that I knocked down. It's probably a little soggy at this point, but got one of my flame butterfly. A decent soul. You guys, I got to a part in Silksong where literally the flame butterfly. I wonder if Sizz has gotten here yet, because I think he could. Literally, the flame butterfly that I've been wanting in this game is something you can get in Silksong. A little fire butterfly that flutters around and shoots little blasts at people and like flutters around with you. That's something in Silksong that you can get. Yeah, I also... It's a pretty hidden, like, little area where you find this, so I'm not surprised if you haven't been there. Pixel told me that he had, but I had to be pointed in that direction by the game, but that's pretty cool. Silksong, Hollow Knight Silksong, you guys, pretty fun game. Also, gigantic game. It's rapidly approaching, like, top 20, like, highest playtimes on Switch for me. It's getting close to 100 line, which I know I put 100 hour, like over 100 hours into. This is so fucking quaint. A little witch's hut out down here in the fucking, like, sun-dappled root valley. Good. Ah! Ah! Oh, bleeding serum. A cursed jar? In this day and age? Oh, you're right, Sizz. Is it gonna say, Vendrick's sturdiest soldier fell to the strongest of the undead? Watch it say literally that. Looking Glass Night Soul. Acquire numerous souls, or perhaps, I guess these all say that. Soul of the Looking Glass Knight, who challenges visitors to the Lordless Castle. Okay, so I guess Vendrick wasn't there. Long ago, the King's Passage was a route taken by the bravest warriors to prove themselves. But now it only prevents one from pursuing the runaway knight, King the Pursuer. The runaway king, huh? Vendrick fucking... Vendrick looking down out of his keep and going, that boy Jarouge can wield the gut sword now? I better get my ass to the Shrine of Amana or I'm finished. As he like Scooby-Doo runs out of the castle. That boy Jarouge can dual wield the Scopper Gaban swords, Scopper Gaban axes now? Who are you, she? Oh, she's like the she that was up in she. You're like the she that was up in she.
We knew you were coming. And stop singing.
Oh, why? I loved it.
We are Milfanito.
Oh, it's a name.
We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark.
Oh, well, I'm that.
We will sing here forever, as we always have, from long, long ago.
Milfanito.
We know nothing of the world outside.
Is she also Fiora?
And why should we?
Sounds like her.
For we will never leave.
Yeah. She's much more forlorn and less funny than what the fuck is her name? Don't tell me. Rosabeth? Rosabeth is like a dead ringer for Fiora. She has the same affect. This Milfanito is much more sullen.
Do you seek King Vendrick? But what is a king, after all?
That's what I'm saying. What's a king to a rouge?
We know nothing of the world outside. For we will never leave here.
Yeah, I love Rosabeth. Rosabeth is the character that, like, I would be like, did you get to this yet? Like, to someone playing Dark Souls 2 for the first time, like if I was watching a newcomer. And then I would say she's so...
When we sing, the little ones dance.
Oh, who are they? Those little knights
The
that came
little
out of the
ones
mirror?
grant comfort to those who bear death and
Well, I'd
dark.
love to meet them.
This is what we were taught.
Me! I bear death and dark, Sharouge.
Is there anything wrong? Perhaps this will help.
Smooth and silky stone. Oh, I have some little invisible bird babies that will love this.
This is all that we can do.
Give us Silky! Some little invisible bird babies that will eat this up. Thank you, Milfarina.
When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught.
I do not know what birds are, for I have never left here and never will. Oh, sucks to be you. They're adorable.
When we sing,
Little rascals.
This.
And I gotta take a look at you. Question of the day. Now, I'm not trying to be misogynistic or sexist or, you know, I'm not trying to, like, male gaze this here. But I'm just saying, when back in the time when, like, corset dresses were, like, popular, were people really walking around with, like, most of their titties out like this? Or was this more of, like a, you know, like a prostitute, like, sex worker kind of look? Because, like, when I was a kid, you guys, I watched a little movie called Pirates of the Caribbean. And the part where Keira Knightley is, like, in the corset, I was like, Zam. That meant a lot to me, in a way. Did people ever act, like, were people fucking walking around like that for real? Were people fucking walking around like that for real? It feels like it would be so, like, provocative for, like, kind of a, like, puritanical sort of time. Or, like, the part in, I mean, I guess in this part, like, she's, like, pretty undressed. But, like, you know, did anybody ever seen Amadeus? The part where he's, like, chasing that, like, girl around and she's, like, wearing the corset, but, like, her titties are flying everywhere. Was it really like that? When they invent time machines, can I go back in time and have it really be like that? Because it's a look, you guys. Or is that just for movies? Is that only for movies? That's my question of the day. Maybe we can. They don't have birds down here. All they have are these fucking tongue wagglers. All they have are these scunge crawlers. This is the only animals they have. It seems so dangerous for our, like, new friend. Human effigy. Archdrake Mage. I guess these... Mace, did it say? Archdrake Mace? I want to read about that, because I want to know who these guys are. I think it was a mace. Archdrake Mace. Clerics of the Archdrake sect of Lindelt. The land of Lindelt is governed by stringent laws, and those who dare defy them are punished without mercy. Often the sinful who seek piety, spurred only by a selfish desire for salvation. I mean, like, listen. I think using a time machine, using a time machine to see corset titties is likely not going to, like, fucking mess with the space-time continuity. I think it's fairly victimless if I'm just looking. And I think I would be strong enough to just look. I think it's one of the less intrusive ways to use your time machine. All I'm saying. It's not that I, like, Like, you could see corset titties in real, like, current day times in real life, I'm sure. But all I'm saying is, I want to see them in their natural habitats. People don't regularly wear corsets anymore. So even if you, like, hey, so your significant other or something was like, can you put this corset on? It's not the same thing. It's like National Geographic. Here's what I'm doing. I'm popping into the Cretaceous just very briefly to see some dinosaurs. I'm popping out of the Cretaceous, and I'm popping back into corset times to just observe some corset titties. And then I'll come home. It's a victimless crime. Yeah, I'm gonna be Amy Yay at them. And our pug. And Amy Yay into an Arpug, like, it's hard to, I think, get a better time machine combo like that. No, I think I'll be more Ski-Z in my bed because of my fun day. I think it'd be an Amy Yay into a Will Pogus into a Ski-Z in my bed because it was a fun day. And I got to see so many good things. Dragon Charm. Is that how? Well, I won't be there for very long. Same as the dinosaurs. I don't want to get attacked by a dinosaur. I don't want to catch smallpox. I just want to get in, look, get out. Is this one of them, Sis? What is this? I'm sorry. Oh, this is one of... Hold on. No, trust me. I can do this. It's this, right? Or this. Yeah, the dragon charm. Was that what I was looking for? The dragon charm? It just sounds like more important than what the item actually is. Not that those dragon charms are bad. They actually are pretty good. They heal you for a lot and they cure poison if you have the time to just, like, take a knee and fucking utilize them. What the fuck is going on in here? This is a Dark Souls-ass room. Oh, I like them. I like you. Are you friend? Are you my friend? Or are you bad? I think you're bad, unfortunately. You're like Parasect if it was in Dark Souls, though. Remember the big bug that we found in the gutter? That was my friend Bug. This is like the Rayman 2 gold pit. In Rayman 2, you guys, there is a level called the Cave of Bad Dreams, which is an extremely memorable level in that game, where basically it's this like nightmare dimension where all of the nightmares of the creature who created the world of Rayman 2, who, like, the world in Rayman 2 is all within the dreams of this great sort of godlike creature. And so, like, everything in the world is his dream, including Rayman and friends. But his nightmares, like, he also sometimes has nightmares, and so his nightmares all go to this one specific place called the Cave of Bad Dreams. And in the Cave of Bad Dreams, at the end of the level, there's this, like the host of the nightmare. There's this guy who offers Rayman, like, all of this gold. Like, he either offers him, like, this big pile of gold or to, like, take the little potion that you go there to get to save your friend. And you can take the gold, and you just get, like, a game over where, like, Rayman fucks up. I think he gets, like, really fat, and he's just, like, sitting, like, wasting his life or something. That's funny. I think you have to redo... No, I actually don't think you have to redo the whole level. I think it just puts you right back where you were. But you can take the gold and get, like, the bad ending. And it's cool. Alright, do we have boss number 3? Can I get a boss number 3? Oh, beautiful! I really hope these blue lights on the water aren't like a billion tongue lashers out to fucking get me. Resident Evil liquors. It looks like they're just reflections. This is awesome looking. Again, like, there are some areas in this that are just, like, brown caves or dark forests, but then there are some areas that, like, nothing in Dark Souls 1 is really like this. That's what you want from a sequel. I think a sequel that's less colorful than its predecessor is a disappointment. I'm not sure if other people hold that value, but I think a sequel that is less colorful is disappointing. That's one of my few complaints with Metroid Prime 2, while still one of my favorite games. Is Prime 1 has like every environment is like very like color coded for like a specific theme. And then Prime 2 you go, like Prime 2 eventually has some cool environments, but you go from the temple grounds, which is like the hub world, which is like this kind of arid like ruins, right into a desert level is the next level, which is like very much the same color palette. And then right after that, you go into a more colorful level, but it's like a really kind of heavily dark green, like bog forest. And then you go from there to a bright green, like sci-fi like area. And then there's the dark world, but the dark world is completely purple. It's all purple. So, like, even though I think that the environments in that game, like, are cool in that they have a very, like, cohesive aesthetic, specifically the beginning where it's, like, brown into brown, it kind of turned me off from the game the first time I played it. It definitely made it, like, more of an acquired taste. I'm getting up here. This is what Jarouge would do. WGWD. I don't think I can do it, though. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can GDI this WDWG. Can you even jump in the water? No, doesn't look like you can. Maybe I can get to it if I jump right from here, though. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. GCDI. Whoa, hold on. I'm probably going to die if I attempt this. I am. Doesn't mean I'm not going to attempt it, though. Watch. Jarouge! That didn't work. Oh, fuck! No! Unfortunately, I'm goated. Oh, wait, he didn't die? Oh, no. Sometimes you just have to DWGWD. And it doesn't matter what situation it puts you in. You have to do what Jarouge would do. Alright, that said, I don't think I'm gonna Jarouge do it again. I think these NPCs or these monsters are chanting incantations. Yeah, they're doing a little Rita here. Do you remember in Dark Souls the first like spellcaster we encountered in the like church in the Undead Parish? And the joke was that he would always go hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, and then he would shoot his like he would shoot his magic blast out. Fuck these things. Don't like these guys. I don't like them. I don't want to be here anymore. natural environment to my advantage. To my advantage. Fuck you behind me. Give me my shit. That's crazy, Sis. Oh man, in retrospect, Sis, that is such a fucking Sis stream title. That's so Sis. I'm just running it. I know there's probably some fucking tongue lurkers in the water, but whatever, man. I just want to get rid of all of them and then I can explore. What are you? Who was that guy out there? Don't come over here. Fucking... Come on, man. I see what you're saying, Sis. This would be good for your Fire Emblem army to dodge magic. And it's not even dark magic, which they all were inherently, like, innately able to dodge. That was part of the innate, like, perk kit of the Siz's army. Events are neutral, Miraku. That's awesome, Will. Events are neutral, also. Everything that happens is merely your interpretation of something that happened. Yeah, he laid in wait. Sharouge, that's not how we do it. No. Watch me. How you liking now? What do you think Sis Kazoo would say to learning that some of the voices that you read the characters as someone with their own versions of those characters? What do you think they would think about some of the choices? Like I'm talking like specifically Byakuya Matthew. What? How do you think they would like accept? Would they accept that or not? Because Byakuya Matthew was the one that pissed all of us off. Not like actually, but just in that we were like, fucking Sis. Oh, Fire Seed. I think I have 2 of those now? Didn't I get another Fire Seed also? You can't fool me, game. I know that the Death Pit is like right to the left of me. You don't see me over here. No. I'm under fire here. Anybody ever used to play... Did anybody ever play 007 Agent Under Fire? Hector Smeller was a foghorn. That one I also hate, Sis, but, like, that one's funny. That one feels like an intentional miscast, whereas the Matthew one, like, obviously it was intentional. Like, obviously you intentionally chose that voice, but that one doesn't feel like you were intentionally, like, trying to piss us off, which made it worse. You're one of the weak ones? No, you're strong. Alright, we're... That shit sucks. I'm putting more pyromancy on for that guy. We just fought one of these guys with a boss health bar like 2 hours ago. Now you're trying to tell me he's just a guy in the level? Alright, let's take a seat. don't need this anymore. What should we put on? I would need something fast. Combustion maybe could be good right now. Great combustion. Something, though, that I can just throw at him from afar, though, is probably best. What's up, dude? Don Quixote? Goodbye. I was thinking the other night, about a couple things. I was thinking about, how I should have used one of my Uhu wishes that I won from winning the Sonic the Sonic Heroes race on Zebra's stream. I was thinking about how I should have used one of my Uhu wishes to make Zebra reveal a dibs that he'd never said before. It was a bit of a jerk store. I was like, dang, that's what I should have said. That would have been funnier than like declaring myself Joker, something everybody already knows that I am. The genie has to unlock his own wishes. Well, maybe he isn't like a wish-granting genie yet. Maybe there are different classes of genie. There are different jinn, for sure, right? I don't know if I think all jinn inherently can grant wishes. I feel like it's something they have to power up to be able to do. He died so hard that he got pissed and he threw his fucking staff in the air. I am getting pretty good at dodging magic, Sis. I kind of think I might have to take it back. I think you were cooking with that stream title. That's all that's happening here, is just rolling out of the way of these stupid little soul blasts. And then I was thinking about, because I was thinking about the dibs. Oh, yeah! Let's do it! Scotchy Blast! I didn't hit him, but I almost walked off. Ready? Scotchy Blast! Fuck. Hold on. Scotchy Blast! Oh, it doesn't just always go right at him? Scotchy Blast! That is fun to do, though. Is it ever going to help me in here? Possibly not, but am I going to do it just for fun all the time? Definitely. I'm going to do it right now, watch. Boop. Oops. Boop. Fuck. I just died because of it. I'm not good at parrying like this. I'm not even good at, like... I'm not even good at, in Ocarina of Time when you have to volley the energy back at Ganondorf. I mess it up all the time. I'm just, like, not good at it. I get, like, so into the anticipation of it that I just jump the gun always. Use my Scotchy Blast. Loser. We are never getting back together. He's got to be well encumbered in this water. Ah! R-E-V-E-N-G-E. My list of things to do this week. Joker would not parry those. We watched the Jablescoon Persona Strikers project. I think there was some parrying stuff in that game. I never fucking did it. Joker doesn't know how to parry, and neither do I, because I am him. Anyway, I wasn't even finished with my thought about the dibs thing. Remember how in Dark Souls 1 at the end of the stream we like invented dibs kind of? And I was like, I'm dibsing it about like 15 games. Time willing, we're doing that again for this. That is a Dark Souls tradition. Time allowing, we're doing that again when we beat this game. Alright, we got him. We beat the guy. Let's see what's out here. And if it just drops off... It doesn't. Okay. It looks like I'm supposed to go in there. I'll have to come up with some. It won't be as, like, on the spot. Also, I think a lot of the games we dibsed, like, back when we did that, I haven't even played. I, like, didn't even do anything with them. Locked. Well, okay. Now I've got 2 places where I need a key that I don't have yet. That door and then the kinky guy. The fucking freak. And even though I have 30,000 souls right now and I would love to go back and level up, I'm going to press on just because I don't want to deal with these fucking mages like another time. We gotta make sure we're paying attention to where the ground drops off to. This seems like a pretty safe bet, these just stony kind of path. Fuck you! All things considered, though, I think this is a pretty good area. Like, it does have, like, just these 2 guys, kind of. But this is the kind of, like, crappy area that I, like, actually like a lot, that I'm a fan of. It feels like they had an idea for something annoying and they went for it. And I respect that. Fucking Jarouge! Scotchy Blast! Hell yeah. I'm gonna get this one. And then I'll turn around and see kind of how I'm supposed to deal with the other one. Because it seems like there could probably be something over there for me to, like, that I would want. Nah, I'm vibing with it. There was like a similar area to this, I think, that I didn't like, but it's not this one. Do I want to fight one of these hippos also? It looks like there is something over there. It's just that, like, these guys can juggle you and it, like, still hurts. It someone hurts. It, like, still hurts a lot. No, see, like, Jarouge! Doesn't give a fuck about me. I think I got one more in me. I think I got one more in the tank. We don't have to fight the Dragon Rider again. I wonder if I can, like, cut through and sort of skip some of these guys. What was the area I didn't like? Let's do a Dark Souls 2 check-in right now. The areas I really did not like were the Black Pit or whatever. Even though that area wasn't very long. The area where there were like 4 billion little poison-spitting statue things. The one that was on the way to the Rotten. That area I did not like. I also did not like any of the Brightstone area. Really. I kind of thought all of that sucked. It was just like, deal with 4 billion spiders that are just like everywhere. Oh, I lost so many souls. It was like 30,000 souls. Whatever, man. You gotta lose your shit sometimes. We've also got 2 of these to play. I already have enough strength to fucking dual wield. Maybe I'll do that off screen. Like, go, because I don't know how rare the drop is. I feel like we should, like, if we're gonna go get one of those axes, we should. I don't want to waste our precious Rouge time here to do it. Scotchy Blast. It doesn't even hit them. I guess, though, like, I don't have to roll. It's fun to do. It's fun to say Scotchy Blast. Come over here, big dog. No. No. Come on, man. Are these, because, like, I remember, obviously, these knight guys are, these guys with the big clubs are also in Heidi. Are these guys, like, damage scaled? Is this one of those games that has, like, a sneaky, like, scaling element to it? Because I feel like, unless those are, like, a variant of that monster, that just do more damage, it seems like he's doing, like, as much to me as he was doing back when we fought them, like, fucking in June or whenever we started this project. May. A couple weeks ago I was saying, like, yeah, Giroux started in, like, July or something. But I was wrong. This started in May. It was Donkey Kong that started in July, because that's when the game came out. Blast? Man, he's such a fucking gangster. Scotching a spell right into Groaching a spell. Wait, I didn't even do that. Giroux, tank it. Dark Souls works as the areas have inherent enemy modifiers, so the devs can plop any enemy anywhere and it will scale up or down. Okay. Just like depending on how far the area is in the game. I guess in this game, like, you can go, and I mean, to an extent in Dark Souls 1, but much more in this, you could go to any of these areas, like, at least those, like, first 4 areas in any order you wanted to. So I feel like it wouldn't really make sense to not have some level of scaling. Because inherently still they're just like, you know, there are innate attributes to the monsters that are going to make some of them more or less difficult for certain players, just no matter what. But I think that kind of stuff is interesting because sometimes I will hear people, like, complain about, like, scaling enemies in games where, like, I'm like, I don't know, man, like, I feel like you're complaining about that just because, like, you know that's how it works now. But if you're just, like, playing the game, it really doesn't make a difference. And then there are some other games where like that's in the game, and I'm like, yeah, no, I feel like I get what people mean. This just makes the game like boring after the first like 5 hours. Oh, Dragon Charm, what's that? Oh. Brother also put in his notice. Fucking love is in the air. Hell yeah. Quit fall. Even though, like, I'll go on social media and, like, I swear, it's probably because I, like, do a bad and I, like, open these posts up and see what people are saying about them, and then the algorithm knows that I want more, even though I don't. I would like nothing less than to see less, or nothing less than to see more. But I see posts all the time that are, like, talking about how horrible the fucking job market is right now. But if the job market's so bad, then why the hell is everybody quitting? It can't be that bad. Or, like, you know, like that much distinctly bad from how it normally is. Maybe it's just because jobs also suck right now. Because I'll tell you guys, I feel so often like I feel so often born to game, forced to work. You know what I'm saying? No, no, no! My head! Fuck you, hippo. We've beaten so many of these hippos. How come I choke on this one? I'm doing one more. I got one more in me. Let's run it back, Rouge. All right, dog. Live your best life. There's I feel like a undescribed sort of element of these games, which is just the inherent, like, latent comedy of seeing some dude spawn into the bonfire who's just fucking rocking it, letting his freak flag fly with some dumbass outfit, and just being like, hell yeah, brother. I guess once you know all of the armor sets in the game, and nothing is sort of like surprising to you, then that maybe loses its sort of appeal. But sometimes it feels like I die and I spawn in at the bonfire, and one of the other players is like on his way back from Burning Man. Leave me alone. Alright, this one for sure. I'm locking in. Cold turkey has got me on the rouge. Where did that one come from? Where? No, there's not you. There's not you. Fuck. I killed you already. You were the one who, DWGWD or whatever. The guy who throws his fucking staff. There's not you. Scotchy Blast. Scotchy Volley. No, there's not you! I wish you could pick up and keep running. Can you do that in Elden Ring? Like, pick up a grounded item and just, like, not have to fucking stand still for a sec. Pushy blast. Fuck. They scream like I scream when they attack at me. They scream like I scream when one of them was there and I screamed. Do that in Elden Ring Night Rain. Have we encountered any more, like, bosses or enemies that are in Elden Ring Night Rain that you know of, Sis? I remember you were telling me that, fucking Duke's Dear Freya was in that game or something. Was that the boss that it was? The scream is actually, like, hilarious. It sounds like when Daffy Duck screams. it's a Looney Tunes-esque shriek. Alright. Fuck you, Hippo. Is there anything out there even? Or is there just a hippo there to fuck with you? A hippo there to make you go over there and die to the hippo. Fuck! Well, we're in it now. We're fighting. And I am gonna be so fucking frugal with it. I'm using exclusively single hit light attacks. Just keep moving. I can outrange him. I can outrange the Rouge. Uh-oh, Jarouge! Jarouge! I just don't want to get picked up. Hippo? I'm just gonna be hippo conscious here. Where am I also? I don't want to fall off. Fuck you! you aren't there! Oh, he went away. Hold on, I'm going back though. I'm killing him. I've decided this is my goal of the rest of the night. What little of it we have left. Hippo! Is there anybody in there? Not if you're a hippo. No, 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 no. Now I know that with so little health left. Alright, dog, you blew it. You tried to style on me. Respect, I guess, but whatever. Okay, now I need to pop a flame butterfly. Oh, so I don't fall. It's not a terrible idea. Flame friend. Go! Enchant! Oh, yeah, it's much easier. No. Kill yourself. Alright, like I was saying. Flame friend. Enchant. We know I can at least walk to here because this is where I dropped my shit for all that it's worth. Okay, that's where you fall off and die. I don't think that's what we're trying to, like, what? What's the point of coming out here? Except that, like, this goes way the fuck out here. This is some shit, like, I would be out doing and my mom would be like, come back! And I would be like, la 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 la, I can't hear you. Wait, I'm going the wrong way anyway. snake update? What's a snake update? Oh, the snake. Fuck, I forgot to ask about it again. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry to the fans. I'll get the scoop, don't worry. I'm sure something has happened on the snake front. I'm sure that something has taken place. I'll have to find out what happened. Okay, it looks like... Now where is this? I feel like I walked so far and I'm still just like walking to where I already was. Alright, here we go. Ow. I'll use a million flame butterflies. I don't care. I never use them anyway. I gotta keep my eyes on the ground in front of me. Because this is hazy. This is a risky maneuver. I'd actually love to have my shield here for this. In fact, I think this might seem a little hubris. I think I need it almost. I think as long as I stay on the path, I'll be fine. Scotchy will guide me. She gets it wrong sometimes, but she gets it right when it counts. Looks like my best path is on the left. She fell off. I'm fine. I don't know where he was aiming with that, or she was aiming with that, but I don't care. Woo! All right. Fire consume my enemies. Lambda burst. Woo! All right. Get that staff out of here. Throw that shit off into the side. All right. For the sake of the stream, though, I don't want to do this again even one time. Ooh! All right, that was worth it. Easily worth coming out here. Oh, and a chest. So I think we're just going to continue to the other side of this lake area. Oh, Sunlight Blade. Another spell for me. That couldn't be a pyromancy, right? No, it's this. Cool, though. Miracle of the Sun. I wonder if this is what the Looking Glass Knight was using. His was more like a lightning blade, but... Sun lightning. So, you know. Why did everybody die here? I definitely can still walk, though. That's where it ends off. I can see it now. I don't know how easy it is for you guys to see it on the stream, but with this level of brightness on the game, I can see it. Alright, I think I'm back in shallow waters for the time being. Whew! Alright, let's go in this house. I hope there aren't 50 scotchy witches back here waiting to cast a little scotch on me. Alright, we got some souls. Souls. Lone Hunter Schmidt? Please don't let this be a boss run back. If this is a boss run back, I take back the nice things I said about this area. Again, it's annoying, but I was kind of fucking with that. That said, though, if there is a fucking boss down there, and I have to, like, run this shit, I won't be happy. Which Drake gloves? I already feel like I've gone through it enough times. But because we just got a bonfire, I can't imagine they're going to give me another bonfire at the end of this. I want to go over there, though. Scotchy Blast. Ow. Alright, he ran all the way over here. That means I can also. Uh-oh. Woo! Alright, well, good. Good Jeruge tonight, guys. Great stream. That's it. We'll run it back next week. And even though I don't have anything, even though I don't even, and what is happening? Or is it always like this? Why do I, what is these? Why does this one have so many? Sis? Did I just not? I know we like noticed that we had one of them. Did I just not notice that I had a billion of these? Maybe it's just because like, I don't know. Maybe it's because there was only one on the screen. I guess that would make sense. Is the like talking to the queen there, is that important to the DLC? Was that not in the base game? Or like was it in the base game but only for the DLC? Anyway, I'm going back to Majula. I think what I'm going to do is turn in my Estus Flask shard, and we'll talk to She one last time, and then we'll go give our fire seeds to Fiora, and I'll just pop some
To see light, however
I'll just pop some consumable souls. That is weird. What's the Vati video lore on that, sis? Just is? Hi, Fiora. I don't remember how much this takes. I feel like it's like a couple thousand by this point, though. I guess if you're like, yeah, I don't know, I'm looking for the king, I'm trying to kill him, and she was the bad guy, she would be like, yeah, dude, go do that. I think this should be enough.
Hello again. How have you been?
Oh, I've been so good. I'm really sick of mages, though. Not pyromancers, though, Fiora, don't worry. I'll never be sick of pyromancers.
I'm always here. So come and see me when you're in town.
Yeah.
Yes. How may I help you?
Our flame's getting crazy now. Yo! Reinforce a weapon to its limit. Alright, well, I guess we did it. We did that. Dark pyromancy flame. Wait, this is better? I thought Nova. I thought it wasn't. Because didn't we have that? Like, this has been available for us to do, right? Oh, interesting. I mean, I'm not that hollow, though.
Yes.
No, whatever. Who cares? We don't use it that often anyway.
I finally tracked down my teacher.
Yeah, that's good.
But I've decided to keep at it alone.
Good. He sucks.
I need to see what I can achieve by myself.
This has become the Jose of this playthrough.
Master Carillion and I are from
Wait,
to the
wait.
south, a land lush with sorcery and pyro.
Master Carillion?
Master Carillion polished, but he argued that the academies were
Master
terrible.
Glocken?
This quite once Master Carillion spoke excitedly of this. He made
This is the one I
the
don't have my
remnants of some great
finger on.
power, and the deep abyss
This
that
third
surrounds it.
Fiora combo.
I tried to ask more, but he didn't seem to hear. I'll never be good enough, will I?
And that's why it always that's why this line at the end always makes me go even though we hear it every fucking week. All right, guys, lock in. Let's fucking go.
It was a perilous trek across the mountain.
Wait, just wait.
I faced the most frightful things.
Wait, just wait.
The number of times I nearly died. Be safe.
Thank you, Fiora. The number of times I nearly died. Guys, what a rouge. How many bosses did we beat today? 2, right? The last week's positive boss was a fluke. We were just, like, off rhythm. You can't win them all. 2 bosses. And I fucking fought a murder hippo. And I beat another Dragon Rider after the Dragon Rider that was even more difficult than the Dragon Rider and the other Dragon Rider. So hell yeah. Guys, I hope everybody has a good night. Go to sleep. Will? Everybody go to sleep and wake up before 3 p.m. tomorrow so you can watch my 2 favorite boys through the Pokemon bracket. It'll be fun. I'm really excited about it. I hope all of my episodes that I like win, and I hope that, I don't know. I hope that nothing bad happens. Hell yeah. Guys, thank you for watching. Oh, we had a follow during the week, and I normally probably would have forgotten to play it, but thank you for following Phantom Unk. It's a great username. That's why I wanted to play the alert. It's an awesome username. And everybody else for watching. I'll see you back on Sunday on my own channel for my own show, Donkey Kong Bonanza, where we're starting a whole new food-themed layer, it seems, which will be fun. And we'll keep back at this next week. I feel like we're getting into it now. Hell yeah. Guys, I know we say that every week. We're getting into it like in a different part of it. We've been in it. We've been into it. We're getting to it now. We're doing it to it, right, She? All right. Hell yeah. Guys, have a good night. Bye. Thanks for coming over. Say bye, Jarouge. Where is it? Say bye, Jarouge. Okay, bye.